Bialik Street is one of the most important, historic, and vibrant streets in the heart of Ramat Gan. It is not merely a traffic route or a shopping zone. It is a living urban space that reflects the city's history, social structure, commercial life, and everyday rhythm. For decades, Bialik Street has served as one of the main arteries of the city, carrying within it the daily movement, routines, and transformations of Ramat Gan and its residents. The street is named after Hayam Naaman Bialik, one of the most influential figures in modern Hebrew culture. His name gives the street a sense of literary and historical depth, symbolizing cultural roots, national identity, and creative spirit. From the earliest days of the city, Bialik Street was built as a central axis around which residential buildings, businesses, and public institutions slowly developed. Over time, the street expanded and grew into a major urban corridor connecting different neighborhoods and serving thousands of residents daily. Bialik Street is characterized by its classic urban structure, shops on ground level, apartments above them, busy sidewalks, public transportation, and continuous pedestrian movement. It is a street that rarely rests. From early morning until late evening, life unfolds constantly along its length. Unlike luxury shopping boulevards or tourist promenades, Bialik Street remains practical, functional, and rooted in everyday city life. Along the street operates a wide variety of businesses that serve the daily needs of residents. Clothing and shoe stores, optical shops, electronics and phone stores, pharmacies, bakeries, small grocery shops, barber shops, beauty salons, hardware stores, jewelry shops, and neighborhood services fill both sides of the street. Many of these businesses are family-owned and have operated for decades. Shop owners often know their customers personally, creating a strong sense of local familiarity and continuity. Food culture plays a central role in shaping the street's atmosphere. Bialik Street is filled with simple, accessible dining options designed for daily life. Falafel stands, pizza shops, hummus restaurants, small cafés, shawarma counters, bakeries, and home-style Israeli kitchens. The food is not luxurious or showy. It is affordable, practical, and designed for workers, students, families, and seniors. During lunchtime, the street becomes especially crowded with office workers, delivery drivers, and shoppers seeking quick meals. Bialik Street is also a significant residential area. Above the storefronts and in nearby buildings live long-time local families, young couples, students, immigrants, and elderly residents. The population is diverse in age, background, and lifestyle. Some apartments belong to families who have lived on the street for generations, while others are rented by young residents just beginning their urban lives. This mixture creates a rich social fabric that continuously changes, yet preserves long-standing traditions. Architecturally, the street displays a strong contrast between old and new. On one side stand older residential buildings with modest balconies, aging facades, and narrow stairwells. On the other side appear renovated buildings and new residential projects rising as part of urban renewal initiatives. These newer structures feature elevators, glass balconies, and modern lobbies. The contrast between worn concrete walls and polished modern surfaces reflects the broader transformation of Ramat Gan from an aging suburban city into a renewing metropolitan center. In terms of transportation, Bialik Street functions as a major transit corridor. Numerous bus lines pass through the street, connecting Ramat Gan with nearby cities and neighborhoods throughout the Dan metropolitan area. The road remains busy most of the day with private vehicles, buses, scooters, bicycles, and pedestrians sharing limited space. During peak hours, traffic congestion becomes part of the daily experience, further emphasizing the street's central role in city movement. Beyond commerce and transportation, Bialik Street serves as an unofficial social meeting place. People meet unintentionally outside cafés, at bus stops, near bakeries, or in front of small shops. Elderly residents sit outside observing the passing crowds. Children walk home from school with backpacks on their shoulders. Shopkeepers stand at their entrances chatting with neighbors. These everyday social encounters give the street its human warmth. The daily rhythm of Bialik Street changes with the hours. In the early morning, shopkeepers lift shutters, cafe workers prepare fresh coffee, and delivery trucks arrive with goods. The street gradually awakens with commuters heading to work. By midday, activity reaches its peak. Shops are full, sidewalks crowded, food counters busy, and traffic heavy. In the afternoon, students, teenagers, and returning workers add another layer to the crowd. In the evening, the street quiets slightly, but remains alive with supermarkets, takeaway food, and neighborhood cafes. Unlike entertainment districts or nightlife zones, Bialik Street is not a party destination. The evening atmosphere is calm and neighborhood-oriented rather than wild or touristic. Families dine together, couples sit at cafes, and residents run final errands before heading home. This reinforces the street's identity as a space for daily human life rather than spectacle. The street also reflects the socio-economic reality of the city. Side by side exist older, modest shops and newly renovated boutiques. Some buildings show visible signs of aging, while others display modern luxury. Rental prices and property values continue to rise, attracting new residents while challenging longtime tenants and businesses. This tension between affordability and renewal mirrors the broader transformation taking place across many Israeli cities. Bialik Street does not attempt to present an idealized face of urban beauty. It is not especially green, picturesque, or architecturally refined. Instead, it is dense, noisy, imperfect, and honest. Its power lies in its realism. It shows the city as it truly functions, through work, commerce, movement, and constant interaction. Walking along Bialik Street means experiencing Ramat Gan from within. One hears overlapping conversations in multiple languages, smells fresh bread mixed with street food, sees old residents alongside young professionals, and feels the friction between memory and change. It is a street of continuity and adaptation, holding the city's past and future in the same narrow sidewalks. In summary, Bialik Street is far more than a commercial street. It is a central urban artery that blends residential life, business, transportation, and community into one continuous flow. It represents the history of Ramat Gan, its present-day struggles and ambitions, and its ongoing transformation into a denser, more modern city. Anyone who truly wishes to understand the everyday soul of Ramat Gan, not through monuments, but through real life, will find it by walking slowly along Bialik Street.
אני כאילו לא יודע מה הוא רוצה ואני כזה אני כזה מסתכלת עליו ואני כזה לא הבנתי מה אתה רוצה חילקנו הכל. הבלונים גם כאן.